Well,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tek Talk Thursdays at Impact, a chat show that features promising entrepreneurs and their startup journey. Hope everyone is doing their bit to combat the global pandemic, which is taking a toll on all our lives. But on a positive note, today we have with us Nelson, an entrepreneur based out in Bangalore, who wants to contribute to the betterment of our environment by selling eco friendly bags called Re-Eco. Hello, Nelson. How are you doing? It's indeed a pleasure to have you with us today. It is truly inspiring to see entrepreneurs in business trying to focus on creating eco friendly environments.
hi, nice to see you. I'm doing great today. Well, am I audible?
Yes. So, without further ado, let's get started. To begin with, this is quite a unique and interesting idea. So, what inspired you to start something like ReEco? Do you have any family background relating to this?
Well, to start with, Rico is a new brand of a carry bag made of a new material developed using a polylactic, also known as PLA, which is made from a fermented sugar of a cornstarch. So we can say that the raw material of this carry bag is the cornstarch, which is 0% plastic and 100% compostable. And speaking for inspiration, well, it's obviously my parents. My dad being one of the first entrepreneur of the state of my state, Manipur, and he is the first plastic industry of Manipur, and my mom being one of those kind of person who have always wanted to do something for society, something to help heal the environment. So it's both of them combined, and they are my inspirations.
That's a wonderful thing, actually. The Rico bags are not made of plastic, though one might confuse them for a plastic bag as they look just alike. So, what are these bags made of? Like you mentioned, cornstarch, right? So, can you also highlight some of its other features?
Yeah, like I said, it's made of a cornstarch. It comes from a nature, and it's gonna be 100% compostable. That means it's gonna go back to nature with no harm to anyone, I suppose. The features will be, like I said, it's 100% compostable, and when we burn it, like the normal plastic, which will have the carcinogenic smell when we burn it, that smell won't be there in this carry bag. And in case if by mistake if any animal, maybe a cow or a dog, will consume this by mistake, it's not going to harm that much, it's not going to be harmful, which is one of the best feature. And speaking of the compostable, if we put that in a soil for like 12 to 18 months, it's going to compost by itself. We don't need to do anything. That's one of the best feature I believe it has.
That's great. So, what value are you adding to every Rico bag that you sell? Often, eco-friendly bags are not as colorful as the plastic bags, right? So, are these bags any different from them?
Yeah, the value will be first thing. My job is to make sure it looks good. The presentation is very important. If we, well, I have this with me. This
Oh,
is how it
wow,
looks like,
that's great.
and
And
yeah,
it
thank
says,
you.
I'm not plastic.
Yes, this is the message that I wanna make it clear. It's gonna be the differentiating thing, uh, which is gonna differentiate from the rest of the carry bag or the plastic that we already have. And not just this, in case if anybody, any company or any departmental store would like to have their logo in it, i'm I'm very happy to do that, because this is something which they can use it as a tool to promote their brand. At the same time, they can use it as a tool to heal your environment that we the human being has been uh, destroying for last many decades. So I believe this is one of the tools that we as a whole human being, not just my state, Manipur or Bangalore, India, the whole human being can use this as a tool to heal the environment.
That's a very nice initiative from your side, I must say. So, coming to the pricing, how are your Rico bags priced? So, how aware do you think people in general are towards such products?
Well, speaking of the price, that's the most challenging part, because comparatively, it's a new technology. Obviously, it will be a little expensive comparatively, but still, it's an affordable carry bag, where Speaking of the customer experience, many of the customer they are very happy with it. It's new to them also. It's something, especially in my state, Manipur, we as little different from other states of India. It's quite new to the people of the state, and I believe this will help them, and they really appreciate the product, and they're very happy to use it. The only thing is the price, which I believe I can bring some changes to the price as the time goes.
Wonderful. So, what are your goals for the future? Do you have plans of expansion, or how responsive are your customers towards Rico?
Yeah, as of now, I'm not the manufacturer here. I do more of the printing stuff, and I make sure the presentation is my responsibility actually. So in the future, if I wish, I will. I wish actually I would want to have a manufacturer of my own. But before having a manufacturer of my unit of my own, I would like to create the market strong with the brand name Rico. And once it is established properly, I'll be more confident to have my own units. That's my plan. And speaking of expansion, I'm definitely doing that.
That's a wonderful spirit. So, lastly, would you like to share any message with our audience? Anything that you want to tell budding entrepreneurs, or anything that you wish to?
Well, the message will be let's go towards the future. Let's work together. A one step ahead is a one step closer to the future, and let's all work together. And speaking of the audience of TikTok, I would like to thank you all for having me here, and you guys are doing fabulous job. Keep doing that, and all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and all the best to you too, Nelson. I mean, you're doing a great job yourself. So, thanks for your time. I would also like to thank our viewers for patiently listening to us. We would love to know what new topics you would also like us to focus on. So, until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep watching Tech Talk Thursdays at Impact. Thank you.